Hey YouTube, so thanks to the latest Nintendo Direct, Nintendo finally revealed the long-awaited content update to New Horizons, which is expected to release sometime in November. The update announcement itself didn't reveal too much information, but we do know Brewster and The Roost are coming to New Horizons along with much more. All of this content, alongside the likes of the recently announced Amiibo cards, will be revealed in a dedicated Animal Crossing Direct, which will cover everything we can expect to see and finally confirm what these new and fun activities will be that the president of Nintendo of America teased over the summer. Given Nintendo have acknowledged new content is coming on several occasions this year, as well as the need for more content and of course revealing an Animal Crossing Direct is coming, suggests we're in for a pretty significant update similar to when swimming and diving and red in the art gallery was added last year. So what else can we expect to see announced? Well, the most obvious would of course be a Nooks Cranny upgrade, and again, something the community has been wanting for some time. Over the years, the main Nooks Cranny store has seen several upgrades, with some games seeing like 4 or 5 building upgrades, each adding more rooms or floors and even special characters to the shop. As you know, New Horizons has only 2 upgrades currently, from when you arrive at the island, going from resident services to the first Nooks Cranny and then onto the larger Nooks Cranny we've all had for some time. So with this in mind, it's feasible to think this significant update will reveal a third Nooks Cranny upgrade. The good news is there is some evidence to support this theory if you look closely at the Nooks Cranny model itself. As you can see, Nooks Cranny has always taken up the same amount of space on the island. The original Nooks occupies this space with a fence to ensure nothing is placed too close to the building and allows for its future upgraded counterpart. The Nooks Cranny upgrade that most players have had for some time now is of course bigger, but still occupies the same footprint, however uses a base with a random bucket and the drop box to fill it, which means there is still a lot of space left for another future upgrade. Now I know this seems a bit of a stretch, but developers do plan for these things well in advance, so occupying a specific plot size for a building such as Nooks Cranny must have been for a reason, and likely that they are planning and anticipating a further upgrade. Now to add weight to this, the same thing was also present with the museum. The first building was of course the adorable tent that occupies its footprint with a rope fence before upgrading to the second museum, which we've probably all forgotten actually existed. As you can see, the museum is much larger than the tent, but still using a base to occupy the footprint to ensure there's enough room for the art gallery to be added. The upgraded museum that features the art gallery occupies the entire footprint, which shows the upgrades were planned and were always coming to New Horizons. So thinking back to Nooks Cranny and using this logic, it seems even more likely the developers are planning on further upgrades at some point in New Horizons' lifetime. Now we don't really know what this upgrade could consist of, but there's a good chance Leif would join the store and become a permanent resident of the island rather than a random visiting character. This happened in New Leif when his store was integrated inside the final shop upgrade, so it's possible we could see the same again. And of course Leif wouldn't be the first character to become a permanent resident that started out as a travelling character, as that's how Mabel was first introduced to New Horizons 2, so it's entirely possible. But what do you think about a potential Nooks Cranny upgrade? Do you even want one, or are you happy with the current version? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Of course, thank you so much to all the patrons and channel members for supporting this content, and until next time, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.